Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the sort of rewire, partial rewire that I was going on about the other day, and this is Adam. Hiya. This is his grandparents' house of bungalow to be. I've known him literally since he was born, so he's a bit smaller then. What we're doing here is, originally it was going to be a full rewire. We've gone around a few things with my customer, and a lot of stuff is sort of staying the same. I did the ICR on this property because it was rented out. I think the last one was done about 2 years ago, so the wiring in here is absolutely fine. Absolutely no problem at all with it. So most of the sockets here are staying. We're going to have a couple in the fireplace. It's already been blocked up there. This is going to be a big TV built-in unit bit over there. A couple new sockets here, there, everywhere. Hallway sort of staying the same. It's a bit dark in here. A couple of spots. We're moving the pull cord out. We're going to do a few switches on the outside. Extractor fan switch on the outside. Going to put an LED mirror feed, but we're going to run that from the kitchen through the wall, drill it through because the tiles are staying the same. Bedrooms. They're being pushed out a little bit for a 4'6" bed. We're going to put an intermediate switch in. So either side of the bed, off the one here for the centre light. Double socket, that one's being shifted to go across a bit. We're having a TV socket and an aerial point on here. In the wardrobe, I'm going to do some LED strips off a sensor, so once they're open, obviously, a bit of light. Similar sort of thing in this bedroom. Removing that one, because that's actually fed from the garage. They are sort of staying the same. Aerial point going in, light staying the same. Back garden, not a great deal to do here. We're just going to stick an outside socket down, low level, off the garage, and a floodlight off the top. I'll run you through into the garage. Shit. I'm going to rip all this out, get rid of it all, start fresh, do it in flexi conduit, that's right, Adam loves flexi conduit. New LED strip, I think I'm going to get an IP rated one, just in case it gets bashed or anything, it's got a bit of a casing around it. Socket, that one's staying in the same place, it's one going here, do one high level up here for a garage door, two-way switching. Okay, this is the fuse board, so it's already been done originally. I think the date on it was done in 03. So original board was up there, would have been the old wooden back one. Brought around in trunking down to here. This is being ripped out. I only got one RCD, but we're doing the full job here. So this is being ripped out. I'm going to redo all the trunking, redo this connection box up here because it's all through crimps. Label it up, do it a bit neater. I might get one of them DIN rails that everyone was on about and crucified me for. The meter's being changed by the supplier and the cut out soon. So we're going to get that changed for Hager 10-way split load, no SPD, not needed, not wanted. So that, I'm into the kitchen. Right, kitchen as well. So I'm going to disconnect, it's two radio circuits for the house. There's two socket circuits, that's on one and that's on another one. So we're going to disconnect them, bring them up, chop them off wherever they're from. We're going to bring a new, I'll do a ring main in here, keep everyone happy, even though it's pointless. So a few little things, got a kitchen plan, it's an IKEA kitchen plan, but it's not coming from IKEA. Socket, hob, extractor, so isolation over here, isolation up there for the extractor, be 6mm because it's just going to be a ceramic hob. Double socket, I'm going to pull this cooker feed out from here, move it to here. Oven with a microwave, so double socket up top there for the oven and the microwave to plug into. I'm just going to do a 16 amp, 20 amp radial circuit for these two in case the cooker's over 2.6 kilowatt. They're getting removed. That's been a fridge freezer, so in this larder unit, it's going to be a big tall larder unit there. It's going to be a double socket underneath for it to plug into. What are we saying, 6 spots in here, was it?
Yeah.
6 spots in the ceiling. The switch is being pushed to the other side of the wall because there's a unit coming out to a certain distance. There's an outside light out here that's just going to be changed for floodlight at some point. Hallway staying the same. It's pretty much really. So first job today is just going to go up in the loft, have a look, disconnect them, push this up because this is all going to get boarded very soon. We're going to get the laser out, laser round, chop some boxes in, possibly just put some stud in here and put some metal boxes in depending the height wise because these noggins are all fucking everywhere. So yeah, we're going to start on that and back in a second. That's what happens when you get an amazing customer as well. Beautiful. Right, so what we've got, Adam's gone round and snipped off the old circuits, all the boards turned off and all it's isolated. Chucked a few rods up, there, and there. I'm going to go up in the loft. It's one of the old, that's the loft installation that's been pumped in and spread over, so it's a really loose, fine shit, which is horrible. Find the rod, pull these up, sort of gather where they go-ish, whether or not it's literally just a radial straight from the fuse board to here, and then that taps off to here and here. Get rid of that, isolate it. If we have to, if it feeds someone else, rejoin it. Small Wago box in the loft, get that clipped down, and then we're gonna get the laser level out. Pretty much marked out where we want our sockets. There, down there, up there, one down there. Get the laser out, get the height. Start putting some boxes in, maybe fast fix, maybe metal, depending on where stuff lands on here. Get the cooker cable dragged up, back down for the hob down here. That's the edge of the hob. That's centre, so we're going to go 300 away, so it's going to be sat in here roughly. So yeah, I'll take you to the loft now and have a look. Right, up in the loft now, that's the loft installation that just gets pumped up. The horrible bitty stuff. So we've got one rod there, which is that one in the corner. That's got the two cables. We've got one there, which is the single, and then a bit further we've got the cooker. Fuse board just comes from down there. So Adam's got hold of one of the rods. I'm going to pull them cables up and see where stuff runs and go from there. Right, so we've got laser level out. That's gone round. We've done the bottom height of the sockets at 110. Adam's just going around drawing on the laser so we can go around and make a permanent mark with the big 6-foot level. That should be our socket height. They're all fine except for that noggin there. You have to knock that up a bit and put it in because it's within the patch space. Cooker one will be fine. That one over there is fine. That socket's fine. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw a permanent line across there. That's done. I'm going to go and drill the 6mm down. I mean, there was already a socket cable there, so I'll just maybe drop that down the same and do it like I did the other job. Clip it to the inside, bring it out within 100 greater than 50mm. Got there in the end for here, and then we'll start on the ring main in here. Probably. Right, so what we're doing now, we've got kitchen circuit sorted. Whoa, fucking shit, fuck. Don't kneel on that one. That one's not good, no. Right, fucking hell. Right, Adam's going to start feeding the ring up. So we're starting the corner one first down here. It's going to be looped up, across, dropped, looped up, across, dropped. And while we're doing that, Adam's going to be pulling the length off we need, snipping it off, then feeding up the next one. So I'll see if we can do it now. Okay, Adam? Yeah. Okay, found it. So what he's doing is pick the rod, pull that down then. He's found the rod for me, pick the rod up, so I found the hole, which is there. He's now going to feed the 2.5 up to me, which is here. Oh, come. Are you pulling it back down, yeah? Yeah. Oh, I didn't think he fed it through the hole before by accident. Oh, God, this is not comfortable. Went the wrong way. It's alright. Sound. So, now I found that one. I'd now stick the rod up the next hole we need, the one for the extractor feed. Yeah. Alright, okay mate, sound. God, it's so handy having someone to work with. So that's that one. So now we found that, I'm going to route the cable across. I'm not going to go around this part, I'm going to go around these, back under, clip this, hook it down. Adam's then going to cut it off the other end, and then we'll start again with the drum coming up here. Right, so that's clipped on there, pushed down. Adam's then going to bring it back up here. I think the next one's going to be over here, and then that's the partition wall going across where those 1, 2, 3 rods are. So this battery's about to go flat, so I'll get this done, change the battery over, and then I'll record downstairs once it's done. Okay, first fix of the kitchen, sockets and cooker are done. That's right. Make sure you make it spotless. It's not my fucking job anymore. That's right. So socket down here, we ended up coming through the ceiling because I couldn't be asked to go low level. And I've not done a ring because it was so tight and small in that corner, to bring another leg back. I was too hot, I was up there for ages, so it's a radial circuit now. Shoot me. So that was that one. One in there. Fast fix box there. Fast fix box there. Cooker wedge fast fix. Single fast fix for fuse switch spur for the cooker hood. That'll be just a unswitched socket outlet behind the hood. One there. They're all clipped back within the zones. Double. 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 These two here, actually, that one's behind the cooker, tallboy cooker unit, and that's just going to be pulled through into a double socket on the inside of the unit. But I like just putting the fast fix patches in there just for a bit of security. I can wrap the cables in there, the plaster comes around. Nothing will be screwed into here. It's just a sort of an outlet that I like to keep in, and it's the same as that one, just makes it a bit neater. And I think that will be the same there. Yeah, because that's coming into a big larder unit for the washing machine to plug into. So yeah, that's pretty much that one. We're going to get some measurements, some pictures taken for where stuff is and what. For one that gets boarded, I can laser that straight. I know exactly where stuff is, get a nice clean cut. So that was that one done. So pretty much wrapped up here for today. It's only 1:30, but I've got a few other bits and bobs to do. So this is ready to be plastered now. We've curled them all up, ish. Adam's had a good sweep up, bless him. Bless him, little angel. So next time we come back, that's been pushed through, but that's all been cut off. So I've isolated all the board. There's no power on whatsoever. We're going to next time attack the sockets in the lounge, the kitchen, not the kitchen, the lounge, the bedrooms, the hallway. Play with the lights. Most of the lighting is staying exactly the same, except for the extra switches in one of the bedrooms, and then we're doing a two-way double dimmer for the lounge. This is all dead. It just needs to be pushed up for the plasterer. So I'll see you, well, I'll see you in a couple of seconds, but I'll be here next week, so I'll see you then. Kitchen has now been plastered, skimmed out, it's nearly dry enough to make holes in. So I've got my laser out, which you can probably just see. Got my pictures out on my phone, measured out where my box is going to go. There, I don't know why you can see it, sorry. Going to get them multi-tooled out. Adam currently is chopping out the boxes for the intermediate switching in the bedroom, so the two switches next to the bed. So once they're out, I'm going to jump in before it gets too hot in the loft, pull some 3-core down, and get that sort of moving. Right, they're all in, nice and level, I'm happy with that. So that's sort of a blank canvas. I can put all of these in, everything except for that one, and that one, because they go in cupboards internally. Alan's still messing around with the intermediate switching now in the bedroom, so he's going to, once we've got that, we run one cable, we're going to run the other one up. I'm just going to make a start on the downlights. So kitchen plan, so we know it's worktop 600, 600, 600. So normally I just mark 600 square on the ceiling as such, bring it in 100mm each way, so we've got a little bit of light that comes down on the angle. I think we're putting 6 in here or 4, I'm just going to double check. So yeah, I'm going to pencil that up and then we'll cut them out. Right, I have measured my pencil marks out, so we've gone 700 out. That's 650, that one down there 700, we've got 700 square, 700 square, 700, 640, 700, 640, and then obviously measurement from that one to that one, centre, so it was 155, half of that is 77.5. So this is without me going in the loft and double checking if there's a beam there or anywhere. The joist to run that way. So obviously if we're missing one, we can just rod them, which would be nice. So I'm going to pop up, give it sort of a measurement from this wall to here, from the loft hatch. Then obviously I'm going to get a measurement from there to there, so I can sort of do it in one go. Obviously this is a finished wall, so there's at least 1.5 inches on this wall here from what there would be bare brick in the loft. So get that measurement, add a little bit, see roughly where we are. And of course, the joist literally directly on the centre there, which is fantastic. So that's just going to be bumped in 60mm, and then I'll have to duplicate that so it makes it symmetrical each side. So, right, just to be on the safe side, this is what I've done. I've gone over 60mm, and that's a 30cm screwdriver. So I've pushed that up, I'm gonna look in the loft, find that. I've got my measurement across there roughly. I'm gonna bring it in 60 as well. Make sure there's definite clearance on that one. Because the best thing, when this hole's here, obviously if the joist is here, I've still got my clearance to come across and still incorporate that hole I've made in the hole saw itself. So find that in the loft, measure off that to that, see what's happening. Right, absolutely fine, loads of space. I'll put a picture on the screen now so you can see it. Sorry about the noise. That there, it's loads of clearance, so I can go straight from there. And I've looked and did the measurement for the new one here, but the old one, that was also directly on the joist, so it's one of them. So they now can be cut. I'm going to get them measured out 100% in true line, and then unplug that. That would have been a huge mistake. I had that already set up in my hole saw, and I was about to cut that 4-inch hole in the ceiling for the downlights. I'll change it. Right, I'm really happy with them, to be fair. I'll stand back so you can see if I can get it all in. So, allowance with downlights in kitchen, you want to allow at least 600, because that's how far kitchen cabinets come out. Obviously, most kitchens anyway. Wall units normally 300, but then obviously you've got your tall boy units, which is going to be the fridge, freezer, and oven here. They stick out 600 as well, but height-wise is normally here. So you don't want to bring it on top of there, otherwise all you're going to do is just highlight a light is directly on top of the oven. So bring it out a little bit, but you'll have a really nice spread of light here. There's no undercupboard lights going in, so just down lights. But yeah, so I'm not going to take you from the loft and run you through wiring it. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Wago XL box, upper bore, screw to a joist. I'm going to do it over here. The switch, I need to run a new switch in, but bathroom's here, loft hatch is a little bit further, so there's a bit of a platform to sit on, so I'm going to go and do it over there where I'm not stuck in all this shitty loft insulation. I'm going to pull it all away from all the holes, clip it like I normally do, but I'll get this bit done, I'll take a picture and stick up on the screen. Right, we've got all my cables up now, clipped them up in the loft. There's a bit of loft insulation on it that's going to be pushed up when I go up there to again do the whisker box. Wago box, God, it's so confusing. Now I'm going to go across to, oh my Christ, on the bike.
Well, there's metal on it, it's metal.
Yeah, you can measure off that. So now's the bathroom one. So this is a bit of a funny angle one. I definitely want one in the shower cubicle. And I think we're just going to stick the two here and here. Adam's going to be relocating the switch outside. So that's going. We put a mirror feed in originally when we did the kitchen, so we just fed it down the wall, on the stud wall. So obviously, like I said earlier, these aren't getting replaced, so that'll be permanently live. And then another Wago box up here. So I'm going to take this down, take the switch down, mark out in the ceiling, do some cuts, same as I've done next door, and I'll just show you after. Bathroom ones are in, two there, one there, that's gone, Adam's done that. He's just currently up in the loft. Let's go and have a look, see if he's enjoying himself. Hope you've got a mask on, Adam. What it is, he's disconnecting. There was 3 cables that went. There was an older conservatory on the outside of the house. So there's 3 cables hanging off. So Adam's just found them, pulled them through, disconnecting them from the junction boxes. Bringing them down. Right, that's all 3 gone. So reconnect them back up, mate. Stick the lid on. Bloody loft insulation. So, oh, it's pitch black everywhere. Sorry, you can't see anything. You can see my magic hand. Right. Downlights are going here. The extractor fan's there. It's a timed fan, but we're having its own switch down here as well. So I have to put a fan isolator in, which shouldn't be an issue because it's partition wall. So that's going to have a big Wago box. So is over there for the kitchen. The cables are run. We haven't done the cables to that yet. I'm going to sweep like this shit out of the way first. That's pretty much it. Let me just come down so you can see me. Ooh, pretty face. We've just had a call out, to be fair, on the side of the village, so we are going to wrap up today. It's Friday, so this is sort of a job we can drop on as and when, in between other stuff. I've had an emergency call for an electrician in Stafford, where I'm from, for Monday morning. the guys that I know, good friends with kitchen fitters, they've gone to fit a kitchen. Customers turned around and said, yeah, it's exactly the same, I just literally want some new units, blah blah blah. They turned up, started ripping stuff out, and there's no 6mm feed for the new cooker. The cooker hood's not got an isolation point, the socket's in the way where the built-in fridge freezer's going to go, just loads of stuff. So they rang me up and said, we're in a bit of trouble, nearly swore, bit of trouble, can you come and look? So I went this morning, had a mooch, agreed a price with the customer. We're popping there now on Monday to pretty much get that done. There's going to be 6 lap down lights on its new feed, it's got undercover lights on the new feed, and then they want a pendant pub of the island. So we're going to sort that out. About 6 sockets to put in, a new 6mm feed for the cooker from the board, which is sort of run into the garage across and back round because there's a flat roof we're working on. So we're going to get that, hopefully get that on footage as well. So that will be a video after this one, I presume. So yeah, I will see you next week.